Arrakis. Dune. A land so starved for water a single tear is cherished. It is here and only here where can be found the spice. Greatest treasure in the universe, and the never-ending cause of conflict, betrayal, and murder.
Another bad dream, Uncle?
No, it's indigestion, that's all. Miserable food here. I can't wait to be off this foul planet. What are you doing here, boy?
They're dead, Uncle. The Bene Gesserit witch and her son, both dead. We discovered a Fremen siege not far from where our Thopter was supposed to crash. They've been rescued by that Atreides snake, Duncan Idaho. The ecologist, Kynes, was with them.
The Emperor's man.
We killed Idaho, captured Kynes. The witch and her son were last seen driving a Thopter into a sandstorm.
You've seen the bodies?
They're most certainly dead.
You've seen the bodies?
Nothing survives one of those storms, Uncle. The wind was over 800 kilometers an hour. Nothing survives.
How long have I been asleep?
Not long. The storm passed a little while ago. It was Yui. He's the one who betrayed us. They had his wife.
You should put it on, Paul. You're the Duke now.
We have to get out of here. Found some supplies stowed in a compartment by the hatch. Paracompass, vision goggles, still suits.
But where will we go?
Find the Fremen.
Fremen?
We're going to need them. Take back Arrakis.
How do we know which way to go?
South.
That's into the deep desert.
There were rumors of siege communities there. That's where we'll find the Fremen. Or die trying.
I'm all right. I'm all right. It's just stress. I'm fine.
Please, Your Majesty, please, you must control your anger. Did you think I wouldn't find out? Or did you think I would just be too simple-minded to see the truth?
Leave us alone. What happened on Arrakis was beyond my control, daughter. An ancient feud between royal houses.
Don't patronize me, Father. Isn't it enough that you used me?
Used you?
Sending me to the Duke as a token of your support? Making me a courier of your esteemed respect, while you were plotting behind his back?
Quiet, child.
Or was that your idea, Fenring? That would be something your perverse mind would suggest.
Watch your tongue, girl.
And what will you do if I don't? Send me into the desert to die like that poor boy and his mother.
No one sent them anywhere. They fled. Despite the Baron's efforts, he assures me he did everything he could to secure them from harm.
You were involved, Father. I know you were. Or at least you did nothing to prevent it.
Enough! There will come a time, daughter, when you will have to shed this naivete of yours and learn what it means to rule an empire.
And when that time comes, Father, you may learn to regret it.
It's only another few kilometers, that's all. Hurry, we don't have much time. The sun will soon be up full. We'll have some shade in here. If there are any Harkonnen patrols this far, I'll have a tough time spotting us.
Such a pity. A pity that you had to get mixed up in this business, Doctor.
I'm not mixed up in it, Baron. I'm the Emperor's servant. Nothing more and nothing less.
So you did not lead them to that warren of Fremen scum?
That was Idaho's idea. He had forged a friendship with them.
Oh, yes, yes. We know all about Idaho and his efforts on the Duke's behalf. A foolish, desperate gambit. And where was that Fremen trash when he needed them, eh? So, what will you say when the Emperor questions you about what happened here? What's your impression? Hmm?
The desert is an indiscriminate executioner, Baron.
Well, I suppose that Bene Gesserit whore and her spawn have found that out, haven't they? Be sure he recalls his flimsy denials when he's face to face with death's sweet smile.
Tell me about the waters of your homeland, Timothy.
On Caladan we ruled by air and sea, Paul. But here on Arrakis, you need desert power. It's calling to you.
Tell me about the water. Tell me about the waters of your homeland, Timothy.
It'll be night soon. We'll move on.
Did you get any rest?
Some. How are you feeling?
Oh, better. Try not to slow us down as much tonight.
How is my sister? I'm having dreams again. Visions. Even when I'm awake. I've seen her, Mother, inside of you.
Even your father didn't know.
Why not?
There wasn't time.
What have you done to me?
I gave birth to you.
A freak.
No, not a freak.
Then what? This place is changing me. It's the spice. It's in the air we breathe, in the food we eat. I can't escape it. Drink it all. Best place to conserve water is in your body. Still suit will do the rest. If we stay on this dune, we'll reach those mountains a lot sooner.
Is that a good idea?
It's the most direct path. Hold on. That shouldn't have happened. I was careless about these dunes. We lost our power compass. Must have heard the sand fall. Run! Just run!
I can't see it! I can't see it!
Don't stop! Someone called it away. Did you smell it? Cinnamon smell.
Spice.
Everywhere. When the worm came.
Oh.
There had to have been people for this many plants to survive.
Fremen.
We have to find them.
Most intruders here regret finding the Fremen. Don't run, intruders. There is no escape.
I know you. You're Stilgar. The Fremen who came to see my father with Duncan, Idaho.
There was a sloppy crossing you made from the crash. You called a worm.
You were watching us? All of that time?
We didn't see you.
You weren't meant to.
We're wasting time here still.
This is the boy Liet told us to seek.
How can you be sure? I say we take their water and move on.
Be quiet, James. As you can hear, I have a problem to solve. My people are cautious and pragmatic. Good qualities in the desert. Better sometimes to miss an opportunity than invite disaster. Your only value at the moment is the water in your flesh.
You know the law still.
Yes. The law.
Tell them to stop hunting my son. Tell them.
Leave off! Leave the boy alone! Do you hear me?
Is this the way you welcome friends of Liet? Is it? Misessas Fregia. Andral Terebara.
As leader of this tribe, I'm offering the waiting woman and her son sanctuary. No Fremen anywhere will lay hand on you while you have my protection.
For how long?
Don't be a fool, woman. You're fugitives from the Harkonnen. Don't be fugitives from us as well. Merciful God. I've heard of the waiting ways. Imagine what a man can do with it.
No doubt we have much to teach each other.
You can't come down, boy. Your mother has shown her worth.
You won't move unless I say so.
Discipline. Good.
Paul. Paul! He's here.
He is unharmed. We are coming down.
Leave me alone.
Made a lot of noise climbing.
He has much to learn.
Still go.
Can you travel, Seamus?
He surprised me, that's all. Of course I can travel.
Good. We have now two with us who are not trained. In squad lines with flankers. We have to make Cave of Riches before full sun. Cheney, you will be responsible for him.
My name is Paul.
Only until we give you a new one.
Follow me. Do exactly as I do.
Across there is home. Siege to Bar. We'll be there tomorrow.
Tomorrow? That must be hundreds of kilometers from here.
It will be a hard ride.
The sun will be up soon. Patrols sometimes come this far. We can't let them see us.
When you give us your still suits, we will recover your water for you.
Here is some food.
Spice.
We don't have delicacies from the cities like you are used to.
It's fine. It's fine.
She's the one, isn't she? The one you've seen in your dreams. I can tell by the way you stare at her.
I don't know what it means.
Be careful, Paul. We're new to these people, as they are to us. Everything we say and do must be careful.
Predicting the future, then plotting to make it so.
These are superstitious people. If we are to survive, it would be best to accommodate their legends.
am the steward of the sand. I am a desert creature. A desert creature. Not finished yet! Still have work to do!
The priest must mass.
I am a desert creature!
Spice blow. Somewhere to the east. A large field from the looks of it.
We have to send gatherers before Harkonnen pirates come for it.
You harvest the spice?
For bribes to the Spacing Guild. It's Liet's wish. We pay them to keep our skies free of their satellites, so that no one can know what we are doing here. You will learn.
Amtal! I invoke Amtal. James!
What is this?
His way of dealing with what happened the other night.
That was an accident. He bested me because there was witch force at Tawano Basin. I'm tall, it's my right.
You must not interfere. James has called him out.
You're starting something here you're going to regret.
Stilgar, you must step back.
You know what's good for you. You will find an honorable way to leave this thing alone.
Silence! I invoke silence. She's trying to put a spell on me. If you try that again, we know it's your witchcraft. I won't be able to protect you or the boy anymore.
Come. You can't stop this.
A crysknife. Our ritual weapon. Use it well.
May your blade chip and shatter. I'm gonna bathe this knife with your blood.
First, you'll have to find my blood.
unyielding. It's to the death, boy.
He's never had to kill.
Then you'd better learn. Finish. Don't toy with him.
This didn't have to happen.
It is our way.
Your way. Killing each other.
No man recognizes leadership without the challenge of combat. There is a legend among us that a voice from the outworld will come. The Mahdi. He will hold the key to our future. It is said that a Bene Gesserit will be his mother, a Sayadina, friend of God. There are rumors about you and your son from the city. Yet.
You hope I am that one, that Paul is.
I hope. And I fear. If it's true, your boy will have to call me out one day. Challenge me for the leadership of the tribe.
The Hanui is prepared. It's time.
It's our way.
Gudichar Manteni. From water does all life begin. The flesh belongs to the person, but his water belongs to the tribe.
I was a friend of Jamie's. When the Hawk plane fell upon us, that hole in the rock, it was Jamie's who pulled me to safety.
I was a friend of Jameis.
I was a friend of
I was a friend of Jamie's. He taught me that when you kill, you pay for it.
Jameis carried 33 liters of the tribe's water. Counted and measured.
Combat water is entrusted to the winner. Because you fight without still suit, you may regain the water you lost fighting. May you guard it for the tribe. Preserve it against loss. Be generous with it in time of need. May you pass it on in your time for the good of the tribe.
Needs a naming now still.
It's time. What would you have us call you, young Atreydes? By what name do you wish Fremen to know you?
What is the name of that little mouse? The one in the desert? The one that jumps?
Muad'Dib. Is that the name you wish?
Yes.
Muad'Dib. Wise in the ways of the desert. Hiding from the sun, traveling at night. We call him the teacher of boys. Muad'Dib. Yeah. A fine choice. So from now on, you will be addressed as Muad'Dib.
Wait for my signal. Then you must do exactly as I do. Your lives will depend on it. There.
Get ready.
Is that?
The one who will come.
Marty.
It's the gatherer Stilgar sent in the spice boat.
Give her some time, Woody. Liet is dead. We found his remains at the spice block.
Dr. Kynes is dead.
Harkonnen treachery.
She loved her father very much.
It needs a new dew collector. Tell me about the waters of your homeland, Modi.
We had rivers of it. Great flowing veins of water. From the snows of mountains into lakes so wide you couldn't see the other side. Oceans of water. Our home was on the coast. Great waves would hurl themselves against the cliffs. They used to put me to sleep.
My father had a dream, Muad'Dib. A dream that one day we could change this place. Make it more like your homeland.
Wintrap.
Plenty of moisture this morning. My father is at peace. Muad'Dib? We have thousands of these caches. Only a few of us know them all.
I know this place.
No off-worlder has ever seen it.
I have. In my dreams.
This is the water we will use to change the face of Arrakis. As my father taught us. The voice from the outworld will come. The Mahdi. We will make a paradise of Arrakis. And no man shall ever want for water again.
Come.
You summoned me, Highness.
I have a special errand for you, Farah.
I'm here to serve my lady.
I'm sending you to the Harkonnen planet, Gadi Prime. I want you to insinuate yourself among the Fat Baron's family. His nephew, Fade, the narcissistic type, should be especially amenable to your expert charms.
And how will you want me to use him?
I want to know what happened on Arrakis the night Duke Leto and his family were killed. I want to know how it was planned, who was involved, and I want to know who the Harkonnen allies were.
I'll do my best.
I've no doubt of that.
Just as you said, still.
Our current read for spies is the most reliable beacon in the universe.
Reconnaissance team on the ground. Ground recon. See the spice patch. Anyone else hear that?
We didn't even have to damage the doctor. The man will fly to our caves at night.
No Mayday, no evidence of wreckage when we went to investigate.
That's the third subsidies, man!
The patch they were scouting turned out to be mock spice. It was probably a plant to lure them there.
Fremen scum!
We caught these in a raid last night, a village near the rim wall, known to be desert sympathizers.
Mercy, Governor. We are refugees. We need food. Liar! Spies! That's what you are! Fremen scum! Fremen scum will raid my spice warehouses! Will destroy royal equipment! No. We are poor. We have no weapons!
He was trying to dispose of this when we caught him.
Send words to the filth of the desert! Tell them what you witness here! Tell them this is what awaits them! Put that away, Fade, and come here. I want you to see this. The latest love letter from your brother.
Appears to be enjoying himself.
The moron's appetite for killing never ceases to amaze me.
By the time he's finished, there won't be a population left to rule.
Oh, cheer up, lovely boy. I merely allow him to brutalize them, to savage them, until you arrive, the handsome Fade, to rescue them from the beast Raban. Oh, they will be ripe for you, lovely boy. Fade the savior. They will be cheering in the streets. You can even give them your brother's head as a gift, if you like. And then you will squeeze, like the grips of a vice, so our treasuries become fat with the profit of spice.
No man recognizes leadership without the challenge of combat. It is the way. Call him out! Call him out! Call him out! Call him out! Call him out!
What do you see? More deep. When you go away like that, where is it you go?
Many places still. Many roads. Many choices.
These choices, good or bad?
It's hard to know sometimes.
Either they're good choices or bad choices.
Aren't you ever afraid still?
Of storms.
Of the future.
The future, more deep. Just is.
They're like ghosts! Everywhere! Need immediate evacuation! He's coming! Need immediate evacuation!
Be ready, Modi. Modi? Modi, it's time. We must hurry.
He's waiting, Reverend Mother.
Who else knows he's here?
No one. He made it clear on his arrival that we should summon you and no other.
The other witches must leave.
As you wish. This visit is as indiscreet as it is unexpected. Let's hope the Emperor's curiosity isn't aroused.
The Emperor's suspicions are easily moderated by his dependence on our services.
As you're so fond of reminding us.
The navigators are concerned.
Concerned?
They are disturbed about the future. There is a problem on the horizon.
What kind of problem?
They are troubled by a nexus they can't fully explore. An intersection of events. A meeting of countless delicate decisions beyond which lies a path they cannot see.
And where is this nexus?
Planet Arrakis.
House Harkonnen controls Arrakis now. The Atraides are dead.
It is is not a matter of feuding royal houses. We sense a higher order interfering.
A misstep could be catastrophic.
Then we understand one another.
Completely. We'll do what we can. I thought I felt something.
The spice must flow.
The balance of power must be maintained.
Sayadina?
I'm awake, Cheney. Has there been any word? A courier, perhaps?
No. The raids are in the Haga Basin. They won't risk communication until they are deep across the Bled. Forgive me, Sayadina.
Is there something else?
No. No, it's just your skin.
My skin?
We've heard the stories about off-worlders. The ones who come from water planets. Skin so moist. It's like cream. Muad'Dib's skin is like that.
Paul? Muad'Dib is still a boy. I mean, he still has the glow of youth.
Yes. I say my prayers for his safe return.
We both do, Cheney.
The smugglers transport our spice tribute to the cursed Spacing Guild. The Emperor never knows.
But bribes are dangerous still. They have a way of getting larger.
Safe way is the slow way, Muad'Dib. Bribes keep the skies of our sieges clear. Bribes buy us time. Wrong, Muad'Dib?
I thought I saw someone I knew.
I'll call them in. Tell them to hold the smuggler's departure.
No, still. Let them go. Must have been mistaken.
My father's patience is wearing thin. These troubles on Arrakis are proving difficult to manage. And our time is running short. I want you to make arrangements for a trip to Gedi Prime.
Milady!
The Baron's nephew is having a birthday celebration. The Emperor ought to be represented, don't you think? I'm in the mood for a party. Besides, it's time to shed some of this naivete.
She's not going! I'm not going to allow that headstrong, meddlesome child loose in Babylon. My God, what a catastrophe that would be. The eldest daughter of the Imperial House, ensnared by the likes of Harkonnen and his dreadful progeny.
Yes, catastrophe indeed. But perhaps a seducer could be seduced.
The more we know of the Baron schemes, the more we are prepared for the endgame.
Our operatives on Gedi Prime have limited access. Your daughter, on the other hand,
has proved quite adept at intelligence gathering. Gently chaperoned, I should think she'd prove quite useful once again.
You've heard the voices from your sieges. They say the Mahdi has come. But you, the naibs of your tribes, are still cautious. You resist. But I am offering you the future. The future as Liet saw it.
How do you know what Liet saw?
Because I've seen it. Here. And here. And once we rid Arrakis of the vile Harkonnen, we can complete his dream. I promise this. Arrakis will become the paradise Liet imagined.
You'll never rid Arrakis with guerrilla raids, boy. It will take all-out war.
That's why I'm asking you for hundreds of your best young men. I want to give them the Weirding Way. So they can come back to you and train hundreds more. So those hundreds can train hundreds more. And then hundreds will become thousands. A Fedaykin. A force to rival the dreaded Sardaukar. A force to terrify the Emperor himself. My father once told me that here on Arrakis, one needed desert power to rule. You are desert power. And nothing can stop you. If you believe.
So you are the one.
Jessica of the Weirding, our Reverend Mother Amal.
Mabe said you were beautiful. She also said she pitied you.
I need no one's pity.
That remains to be seen. There is much talk of you in the sieges. I hear the people speaking of the Mahdi. I hear them shout the name Muad'Dib.
He is a natural leader, like his father. The men admire his courage.
It will take more than courage to survive what's coming. The boy, he knows what it is that's happening here?
He is aware.
You've exploited our legends well.
We had to survive.
And you may. For a while. But remember this. The very legend which protects you can also destroy you.
How are you feeling?
Well, tired sometimes.
Healthy.
I'm growing fast.
I saw the one they call the Reverend Mother.
Yes, she came from the southern siege.
Why?
To see me. To see you.
She's Bene Gesserit.
One of our missionaries.
Convenient.
Stilgar says you've learned much.
He's tougher than Howard ever was.
Cheney is happy to see you, I noticed.
Why didn't you marry him, Mother?
Because I loved him. As long as your father remained unmarried, some of the great houses could still hope for an alliance through marriage. We both knew what that meant. There were no illusions.
You would have allowed it.
I would have encouraged it.
Politics.
Yes. Politics.
While I was on the Hajra, I had dreams about this garden. Except it wasn't here, it was somewhere else.
Was I there?
Yes. And there were children. Playing. Very happy.
A wonderful dream.
Janie, do you think it's possible to love someone enough that you'd be willing to give that person up?
I think there are times when it's necessary to share the one you love with things greater than both of you. Everything is connected. One thing to another. The living and the dead. The animate and the inanimate. A system. All parts functioning to serve the whole. Smell the air, Muad'Dib.
Cinnamon.
The pre-spice mass is below us. Maybe 100 feet or more, but right. The maker has left her nest long ago. Her children have joined together for survival. They have grown. They are losing water now. It will mix with their waste. If enough has accumulated, a giant bubble of foam will heave up with tremendous force.
Spice blow.
Trading places with the sands above. The sun and heat will dry it out, and soon,
Spice.
treasure of the universe.
The worm is the spice.
So now you know. Many of the little makers will die in the blow. The rest will swim up to become SyFy, the great worm. We may capture a few. Keep them stunted for water of life. That's enough for now.
When religion and politics ride in the same cart, the whirlwind follows. You are the Kwisatz boy, the one who can be many places at once. You are the whirlwind.
It's almost night, Modi. Time to return to the siege. You've been dreaming.
Too impatient, Varrock. You move too soon. Try again. Watch his posture. Even the slightest change in his breathing gives you advantage.
Better, Varrock. You'll have it soon.
I am Otheum. These are my brothers from Siege Gara Kulan. We've come to find the one who calls himself Muad'Dib.
You're a long way from your tribe, Otheum.
We've come to join your crusade. We want to learn the Weirding way. We want to become Fedaykin.
You have the blessing of your Naib?
We do. Only good fighters, Muad'Dib.
I believe you. Let their waters join with ours.
We must congratulate you on the perfection of your air, Baron.
He faces his 100th slave gladiator in the arena this afternoon.
He appears ready.
Well then, perhaps we might take this opportunity to conduct our conversations. There is much to discuss.
Indeed. If that meets with your approval, lady.
I am quite entertained here.
Fine. By your leave, then. What other house would have been willing to humiliate itself so the Emperor could rid himself of a troublesome duke?
He's been asking himself that very question.
Are you suggesting that the Emperor contemplates a move against me?
Speculation is not a worthy science, Baron.
Better we spend our energy on what's most important. The spice must flow. I must say, I've always found Harkonnen architecture rather curious.
Harkonnen patrols have taken more risks, coming deeper into the southern regions than ever before. Sooner or later, our bribes to the guild won't be enough to protect us.
Then it's agreed. We move with the next moons. When the Harkonnen find this place, there must be nothing left but the wind howling through the rocks.
There is no turning back now. Subdue the Maker.
Maker is dead.
The water of life.
May SyFy have mercy on both of us.
When night falls again, we have to leave this siege. It has sheltered us for so long. We must go south, into the deep desert, where the demon Harkonnen will not pursue us. But our Reverend Mother will not survive another Hashra. So that we don't have to make that journey without her strength and guidance, Sayadina Jessica has consented to undergo the rites at this time. This is dangerous, and Jessica may fail. So that we don't lose all, Cheney, daughter of Liet, will be consecrated as Sayadina, friend of God.
I consecrate the daughter of Liet in the Sayadina.
Here is the water of life, the water that will free your soul. If you are a reverent mother, the universe will open to you. Let Shai-Hulud judge now.
You must drink it now.
What's happening to her?
The water is poisoned until she changes it. This must take its course.
Mother? Mother?
Cannot go there. That is the place
we cannot look. The place only the Grisak Hederic may go. You must turn away, Jessica, or it will drive you mad.
Don't be afraid. I have much to show you. Here is my life, Jessica of the Weirding, and the lives that have come before. They are yours now. You are pregnant. You should have told us. Holy Mothers, what have we done?
This changes you both. Your daughter is in danger. Take her into your arms. She must see all that we see. That is the only way you can save her. Change the waters, Jessica. You must change them now.
The plan was perfect in its simplicity and viciousness.
Of course it was. You helped your uncle design it, didn't you?
Duke Leto thought he was gaining control of Arrakis, but he was only being fattened up for sacrifice.
The kill, Vade. Tell me about the kill.
Swift and merciless. The Atreides never had a chance. Sardaukar had the palace sealed within hours.
Sardaukar?
I sent the final communique to your father, myself.
Mother?
Yes? Mother Ramallo is gone. But she remains.
You have changed the waters. Now we know you cannot be false.
Paul. The Reverend Mother has changed the water of life. It's now safe for us to drink.
The son and his mother, the Duke's concubine and her son. What did you do with them?
Lost in a storm, devoured by the desert.
You found their bodies and disposed of them?
Never found them.
You never found the bodies?
trembling?
I'm afraid.
Of what?
Of you. You make me see things.
What do you see?
I see us together. There is a great storm. I have a child in my arms. Our child, Modi. It's not a dream.
I know you, Cheney. I've always known you. We've sat upon a rock above the sands. I've eased your fears. We've caressed in the darkness of the siege. We've grown old together.
History will say that the Fremen were about to find their Messiah. That Paul Atreides would find his revenge. And the world as we knew it would change. Forever. The saga of Dune is far from over.